Granddad never mentioned that there were men as dark as this. Wow, look at that nose. He's just like a pig. He's a monster! Hut!
In today's episode, I'm joined by Edgar and Mina. You are a Hispanic and Asian couple. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, you left? Okay.
Sure.
Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you
for the interview. Hi, everyone.
So my first question is, how did you two meet?
How did we met?
How did you two meet? Yeah.
We met Uber. I'm Uber driver and a part time. So we met at Uber. I was taking her someplace, and she dropped her phone on my car, and I didn't know it was there. But when she was calling on the phone, I never hear the phone because it was on vibration until the next day. Yeah, I found out the phone, and I remember because she was playing with the phone. I remember that it was her phone. So I was waiting until she called again. So I responded the phone, and it was her. So yeah, that's where we met. She the next day I give her the phone back. It was Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sunday morning. I give her the phone back, and for being kind of, I don't know, thankful or something. 30 minutes later, she sent me a text message being thank you, and she want to invite me to a coffee, and here we are.
And how long is it's been like a year, I think, or
A year ago, yeah. Actually, it was I think it was March 31st or something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
around almost a year. Yeah.
okay. And either one of you can answer this question because it's for both of you. What attracted you two to each other?
Honestly, that day I was drunk. I was totally drunk, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Say it. But the question was why
What attracted you to each other?
attract?
Yeah. So he was kind of take care of me, so I was feel like I was feel so good because he kind of worrying me, and he always nowadays he always now take care of me and think about me, worrying me. I love that. And that time I was kind of even he don't know me, he was worrying me kind of.
Because I was kind of worried for her because the thing it was I saw her, I was like, wow, she's so beautiful, you know. I don't want to say this, but she's saying it, so what I was telling her, why you doing this? Why you're so drunk? You know, you can be in trouble. You cannot just jump in someone's car all drunk because this can happen to you, and you're coming from other country. Maybe because in Korea it's safe. Maybe she was thinking that it was safe here. I don't know.
Yeah. When he was at first giving me advice, I was love that because I feel like I was feel good, but nowadays it's too much advice. But that time I was really love.
Good to know, huh?
What was or what is you would say the best part of your relationship?
Best part. Mixed culture, because mixing culture sharing. I never in Korea usually Mexican culture is not famous, and I never thought about the Mexican even I didn't eat the burrito. I eat the burrito, but not my favorite. But now I'm dating with him, so now I know what is
Mexican
real
food.
Mexican food, and how sometimes we're kind of different, thinking. like I'm a little bit more. Some ways I'm more conservative, and he's sometimes open mind, and sometimes I'm more like organized, but he's kind of like a little lax. So that made me think more myself. I'm always chasing from the time. Is fun.
Yeah.
Is right. I always think about the time, I should do this, do this, do this, and he's kind of a little more relaxed. So, I just now I feel more enjoy my days. I always think about the future, so kind of that things make me tired and hard. But after met him, he usually enjoy her days, so I really having a good time with him. Yeah.
So the different personalities, and like you would worry a lot and he's more relaxed, so that like difference of personalities is what is the best part of your relationship, you would say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's like a balance, you know. You cannot just be lazy, or you cannot just be everything on time. I mean everything like this, you know. And yeah, I remember
Yeah. He made me calm.
yeah, because she was like all the time she was like a little more. We got like kind of bunch of times fight because of the time and things like that. And I was like, relax, nothing's gonna happen, you know. I mean, if we're there, if we say we're leaving at 5 o'clock, if we're leaving at 5:05, nothing's gonna happen,
Yeah.
you know. And she was like, no, we said at 5, we need to be at 5. And then I started getting they're a little more organized with the time, and like us as Hispanics, not everyone we are like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm Mexican, we're raised in Mexico, and we never, if you know, they invite you to a party, and they say the party starts at 4, okay, and everybody show up at 7.
Yeah.
You know. So she was like my brother have a party, and it was like the invitation says at 4, and she was ready at 4 o'clock. So I was like, where are you going? She was like, to the party. When you gonna be ready? I was like, oh my god, you know. I was like, no, not yet. You know, it's too early. Nobody's gonna be there. You know.
Mm.
So yeah, that make at the beginning, I think it was like a little hard, you know, because the difference on many things, and especially on time, it was like a lot of things. But nowadays it's a little more chill, you know. We also let me tell you this, we also have a bunch of problems because of the double sense, you know.
Sorry.
We have a like a lot of problems because I was almost many times I was talking like in double sense, you know, trying to make fun. But can you hear me?
No, I can't. Double sense. I just.
Yeah, trying to saying something to Joe, but I'm talking to you, Pedro. You know,
Okay.
like something like that. You know,
Yeah.
or in between words saying other things. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, and she never get it, and I was like you know, trying to explain all the time, and that was so until sometimes you kind of make you tired. And she was most of the time she was like kind of sometimes she was like tired of repeating, you know. She want to tell me something, and she was like, what, I didn't get it, and she was like, I told you this. I was like, oh my god, I didn't get it, you know. So yeah, it was kind of annoying, but now. It's pretty chill right now. It's fun. We still fight like all the couples, right? But yeah, nothing like before.
So like, just so I understand, like sometimes it was hard for I guess both of you to understand like jokes that might be going on, and like
Go different way.
yeah, like it's a
Yeah,
different.
I was
You might.
like to make a joke, and she take it like aggressive way. I was like, no, baby, no, I wasn't meaning that, you know.
Well, I mean, it's part of I guess being in a relationship with different cultures. Sometimes, yeah, stuff like that happens.
Even sometimes in the same culture is
Yeah.
you know, problems.
Did you guys see yourselves before you met with like did you as an Asian woman see yourself as a Mexican man, and did you as a Mexican man, did you see yourself as an Asian woman before you guys met, or in an interracial relationship?
No,
Like me, never.
no,
I mean,
never.
I was more like into white girls. I always like a really white skin girls, you know, and I always like because been trying to date like other culture, you know, because I like to know more, expand your knowledge of food and you know things like that. Even good for if you get married and have kids, that's great, you know, other languages or whatever. And I was like a more like a I was always thinking like a European or something like that, you know. But I never thought that I was gonna be Asian, you know.
She's looking at you really weird. She's looking at you
Yeah.
like, what?
No, she knows. She knows. I told her everything. She knows that. But but yeah, my friend, it was different until I met her. And the first time I saw her, I was like, oh my God, she's so pretty, you know, being sitting there and talking to this person, and I was like, wow, she's really beautiful, you know, and the way she was dressed and everything, I was like, wow.
Okay.
And yeah.
And you?
I was thinking about dating with a foreigner, like, but I doesn't have many boyfriend. He's my third boyfriend, and I never met a Mexican guy, and because you know, kind of I was worrying because I was kind of worrying to my parents about the Mexican boyfriend, so I was more prepare same country from where I am
Okay.
in. Yeah.
It's interesting that you bring that up because that leads to my next question. Did you guys, either of you, get resistance from your parents?
My parents, no, my parents love this girl. Yeah, because she's so lovely. My mom and dad came last year and stayed here at home, and she wasn't living with me yet, and but she was here like 3 4 times a week. So she was here with my parents, and she was being so nice with my parents. So my dad kind of speak English, you know. He tried because he was here back in 1970s, and he was trying to talk to her, and was trying to make fun with her and things like that, and she was so nice with both of my parents. So my parents, until now, I talk to my dad. My dad goes, "Where is Mina? Say hi to her." You know, my dad and my mom love this girl. What about you, your parents?
Yeah. I was have an internship at here. It was a passion company, and I was not talk to my my parents, and one of my supervisor was talk to me that you should better talk to your parents, because and the supervisor was told me that, and I also felt kind not guilty, but kind of guilty because I was just feel bad not talking about my boyfriend to my parents, so I decided to tell them, and they was just saying me that right away. You're crazy. Are you okay? Like that. Even my sister, my older sister, was talking me that. Are you serious?
They told you to finish the end up the
Yeah,
relationship.
and my mom told me that you should better finish your relationship. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can upset it. Yeah, they were saying that to me. So yeah.
They were saying
Yeah, I
that you
remember.
had to. They were saying that you had to finish your internship first.
No, the
No
relationship.
relationship.
You had to end your relationship.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know, in Korea, kids always follow parents' decisions, right?
Yeah.
And it's part of the culture, right? So yeah, I remember she came to me. She was crying. She told me, "Oh, I talked to my mom and dad, and they told me to finish the relationship. So this is over." I was like, "What? Are you crazy?" I was like, "No, this is not over." I was like, "How come?" You know? And so we were talking here for a couple of hours, and because she came to my house and she was like, "We're done." You know, my mom and dad told me to that's it, no more relationship with you. And I was like, "No, no, no, that's wrong. You know, I think he's wrong." And so we were talking for a few hours, and she understand different point of view. You know, so yeah, we just stay together.
So, you said that you had to talk to her parents to kind of convince them. Where was the point in which, I guess, if they were convinced at all, that you were able to flip them and make them realize that this was a relationship that was worthwhile?
Um, mm, they not yet they upset him, but I don't know. My mom nowadays is more calm because I was talking a lot about him, but they still worrying. Like, I was went to vacation with my mom. I was went to Finland with my mom, and at that time I was thinking that it's a chance talking about him. So I was talk about I was talk to my mom a lot about him, like a compliment or how we met or how he care care about me. But she's still worrying about me. My father also still worry. Yeah.
But now they accept the we're together. It's not like 100% probably the yeah, it's fine. You guys are gonna be okay. No, that is really worry. Of course, I understand, right? And mom right now, she's I don't know. I believe that her mom is really cool. Yeah, because I mean, she never say, "Hey, mom, this is my boyfriend" or nothing like that, you know. But a couple of times she point the camera to her mom, and I was saying like hi, and her mom would say back, you know, "Hi, how you doing?" You know. So I feel like a little more her mom, like a little more calm, you know. I never talked to the dad. I never say nothing to the dad, and it's gonna be the point or the day when I have to talk to him, you know. But yeah, until now, I think little by little.
Mm.
I did have one question. You had said that you went where with your mother to discuss this. I didn't really hear the.
Oh, Finland.
Oh, Okay, Finland.
Yeah, because she went with to Finland with mom.
Just mom and me. Yeah.
Yeah, they stayed there a couple of weeks and then went back to Korea, and they were talking in Finland. She take the time together, so talk about the relationship.
So my question was the resistance, I guess, just from her parents, or did you see like society, like maybe your friends might have objected in some way, or was there nothing there?
My friends.
In general, either one. Like, was there any other pressure there, or it was just the parents and everything else was fine?
If you're going to Korea usually not too many foreigners, and usually we don't have a not to mix couple. Like Koreans usually dating
Not
with a
too many,
Korean and usually marrying with Korean, like kind of like that. So if I'm walking the street at the Korea with him, people gonna maybe maybe look at me like wow wow look at
Yeah,
her like that.
especially because of the size, you know.
Yeah.
I'm 6'2",
Yeah.
she's 5'2", you know, and
Oh.
yeah, I'm two maybe 260 pounds, and she's like 100. So
No,
it's
not-
like a lot of difference, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, because of just he's foreigner, it's not a usual dating with a foreigner.
Okay.
But your friends, also your friends were against our relationship. You say your sister, right? Your sister told
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Usually everyone was, oh, really? Wow.
But
Like,
what about your friends here?
friends
They
here?
were also saying no, because we were going out with her friends here, and
When I talked to my friends first,
Mhm.
they was worrying me. Everyone. Yeah. Really? Really? Like,
Yeah, but after they met me, they were like, "Wow, he's so cool." No, actually, a couple of friends they told me, he was "Wow, you're so big," and I was so scared when I met you. I was like, "I'm not that bad. Come on, I don't look too bad." It's just being scared, you know. Yeah. But her friends are really cool. Yeah, we've been chill with all of her friends, and they're pretty cool. Yeah. Here, I don't know, back in Korea.
Based on where you are, would you say that Hispanic or Mexican and Asian couples are popular? In what? Based on
no,
No, they're not.
no.
No, she said it's not too many like Koreans with foreigners in Korea, back in Korea, you know. Especially like Mexicans, it's not too many, you know. So it's like really rare.
Not just Mexican, all foreigners.
Oh,
Not too
okay.
many. Yeah.
So, what would you, I guess, say to break that negative stereotype that maybe these cultures, Mexican or Spanish, and Asians have of the other culture? What would you say, if there's a negative?
Um, my opinion is I think that we have to be open to other cultures, other races. I don't know. At the beginning, it was like a lot of difference. I was seeing like a lot of difference, you know. But but it's not too long, you know. It's like almost a year that we met and started dating, and different point of view. Yeah, of course, in many things, you know. But now I think it's just normal, like any other relationship, you know. Of course, there is always like our language, but you know, like a wall right there, you know. Sometimes she cannot pronounce or she cannot express herself that the way she would love to, or same with me, you know. Or sometimes misunderstanding because my words are not the way it's supposed to be, you know. But we want to be together, and we've been trying, you know. And I think, I don't know, I like it so much, you know. She being Korean, I love that. I love before I didn't know nothing about Korea. I didn't know nothing about Korean food, Korean music, or nothing like that. Never, you know. Not like other people. They're always been listening K-pop or things like that. I'm not, you know. Until I met her, started going more, watching more videos about Korea and the culture and things like that. I think now I just saw her like just like any other person, you know, like if he's like part of my country, but I love more that we are different culture, different countries. That way we have like more options, you know, like different foods, more options, you know, different way of thinking, or how to study or raise kids or things like that. It's different options, you know. You just open your mind and your word to something different, you know. I love it, and even I really hope someday in the future we can marry and have family and things like that. But if not, it might be probably another person for her or for me. Maybe you'll be a Korean, maybe you'll be a Mexican or whatever, you know. But it's nice that you just open your mind a lot more with a different culture, different race and different language, and actually learn another language is fun, Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Um, I actually wanted to bring up an article that I read from a dating site named Coffee Meets Bagel. They did a study on racial dating preferences, and they found that for Asian women that usually had a dating preference, it was usually either Asian, Jewish, or white. So I know you mentioned foreigners are hard to come by in terms of Asian women dating them, but do you see this preference, I guess, not just for Asian, but white or maybe Jewish, but particularly white?
Mm, yeah. Korean. I don't know. I just know I'm a Korean, so I can just say the Korean. Yeah, we more prejudice about the people. Like we still have a Asian or prejudice stereotype. Like yeah, sometimes black. Sometimes too older people. Sometimes they are like we usually saying that wearing color glasses and looking at him, it means that they have a stereotype about the person, like about the color. So yeah, our country more prefer a white person. That's why people are saying that.
So darker skin or black men would, I guess, have a harder time to date Asian.
Yeah, and some people are a little bit scary about the black people. I don't know why. I love the
Not
brown
black.
and black. But it's unusual in Korea, so sometimes people felt scary. But yeah. But what I want to say, I don't know. I really like a black. I no relation. I just love people. I just look at his personality. So I also hope
Yeah, same
Koreans
with me.
changing. Yeah,
Yeah, same
their
with me. It's
prejudice a
just
little
more
bit.
personality. I think it's I just see the person, not the color. I was more like with a not exactly a white girl, but white skin, because I just like it, I like it a lot. But I have another girlfriend that it was like darker than me, and I don't really care, because I see the person, not exactly um, physiology or you know.
Okay. I have two more questions, kind of wrap up questions. What advice would you have for Hispanic or Mexican men who are struggling to date Asian women if they want to date Asian women?
Talk to her. Just talk to her because like she says, it might be like kind of maybe scary, like sometimes of brown people or black people. I don't know, but if you don't let that person or give her the opportunity to meet you, you will never have a chance. I think it's like just be nice. Like especially I don't know about other Asian women, but Korean women are so delicate, super super delicate. Watch your words. Watch your language. Because it's not like about saying bad words and things like that. It does. That's it sounds bad. And like I used to say a lot of bad words. Still now sometimes, but she's been like always there. Don't say that. Don't say that. And so I've been changing, leaving those bad words or bad habits. And I think it's more like just go for it. You know, if you really want to date a Asian woman, Korean, Chinese, or any other Asian woman, you just need to go to talk to the person. You know, it doesn't have to be like but she's Asian, she's not gonna talk to me or whatever. It's like any other woman. You know, I think it's just like, of course, like yeah, the wall right there, you know, like the language and everything. If you don't speak English or she doesn't speak Spanish, you know, it will never be a communication, right? But I think the only thing is go talk to her, you know, like I started communication when we met. I started communication to her. I'm an Uber driver. I love talking, you know. Actually, I started driving an Uber because I was trying to improve my communication with other people, you know. And it's been great, you know. I love Uber. When I drive in Uber, I just like it so much because I have the opportunity to talk to many people from all around the world. And I found her, and like I started communication, you know. I say, hey, how you doing? I saw her face. It was kind of buzz, you know. So I continued communication, saying, and she liked it, you know. I think the main thing here, or to meet a Asian woman, is just talk to her, lose the fear, and go for that woman, and know the Korean women are super delicate.
Okay. And what would you say to Asian or Korean women who don't want to date Hispanic men for either racist or stereotypical reasons? If you have any things that you want to say about that, go ahead.
Um, uh, uh, hi- uh, I think that Hispanic or Mexican guys are more expressing their love, like hugging all the time, giving a flower gift to many times, and giving me a kiss every time, like saying me bonita, like pretty, like yeah, expressing love. He just made me feel like I'm beloved. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So I guess it's the traits about them are good and they shouldn't be looked down on. Like for Hispanic men, like don't be afraid of them because they have very good qualities. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. Expressing love endless.
What would you
Yeah,
tell to other women?
Yeah,
yeah.
who
Yeah,
have like a
don't afraid.
Don't
They're a good man.
they gonna be loved you a lot. So yeah, don't scare
Don't be
them.
scared.
they'll be scared of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is sound advice. Those were all my questions. I want to thank you for coming on and discussing
Okay.
this. If you have anything else you want to add, go ahead. But otherwise, again, thank you.
No, thank you for giving us the opportunity. I know you've been chasing me a couple of weeks, so I
Yeah,
was really busy, man. Sorry.
it's
But
fine.
yeah, I mean, just about multiracial couple or different cultures. I think it's just be open mind. That's it. Just be open mind and because of course it's gonna be many challenges. It's not just oh yeah, I have a beautiful Korean woman. But it's not just that. You have to be really open mind. You have to be because
Be
like
patient.
be patient. Be patient. Uh, watch your words. Be straight. Don't go around the bushes. And uh, they're so delicate, and but so lovely. I love the way she cared for me. She's so lovely, always. So in many ways, so I love her so much. she knows that. And yeah, I mean, guys over there, if you're watching this video and you're planning on dating an Asian woman, just hey, what? Just go for it, you know. Don't be afraid. Talk to this woman.
Can I just say, like, you mentioned that Hispanic men being expressive with their love is good, but like every time he mentions something about like the fact that he cares about you, like you get embarrassed. Like, no, it's fine.
He's a, like every time that I say something nice about you or you like what's wrong with you?
Too much.
she because they're not like that, you know. Like I'm really open. Sometimes she's like too much, you know. Like I wanna hug her in the front of the people, give her a kiss, and she's like sometimes she's like still kind of shy, you know. I was like, baby, you're in another country. Here, people is more open, you know. But yeah, no, she. I know she loved me. I can feel it.